will be important.
There's a bit of self-advocacy about that.
不想在职场里面快速的晋升。
Knowing what you're good at, leveraging those strengths.
Hello， 大家好，今天我们请到的嘉宾呢是一个标签大王，我的好朋友 David，名校学霸，哈佛、斯坦福、伯克利前麦肯锡的 Associate Partner 和黄金单身汉。David, welcome to my channel.
Thank you.
I have a couple of questions I think a lot of you will be interested to know. Also, I think your experience is very inspiring. So let's get started. 如果想在职场里面快速的晋升，有没有一些好的习惯需要建立？
I think one of the most important factor that determines promotion is oftentimes the quality of work that you do.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to understand what success looks like in your role, making sure that that's clearly aligned with your manager and your manager's manager as well, and delivering on those goals. And so these could be OKRs, they could be company objectives, they could be something very specific like meeting a milestone or deadline or project launch.
Yeah.
I think second is a bit of communication. So I think communication with people in your group, your boss and your executive leadership team, if you have direct reports, making sure you properly communicate with them, I think goes a long way. Because something, in terms of the having that goal, I think it's important that you share your own personal objectives. So for example, if I'm not telling my manager that I want to be promoted within a certain time frame or have some sort of expectation of a promotion, then it's less likely for the manager to have that in mind when they're thinking about my own promotion or my annual review. So there's a bit of self-advocacy about that. That's important.
Another thing that I've been seeing myself or seeing from other people around me is they're really good at like building an image or like a branding or become a service line owner or product owner within the organization, right?
Your own brand, knowing what you're good at, leveraging those strengths, owning it, and also making sure that other people recognize and acknowledge, I think is also very important.
Yeah.
Because you might be good at something, but if it's not appreciated by your company, it won't really matter.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it's a combination of those things of not just leveraging your strengths, but making sure it's something that's aligned with what your organization appreciates and really does value.
怎么能够更好的 manage that?
Couple things. I think that some of what I mentioned already. One is about the communication, probably most important.
Yeah.
I think part of managing upwards is a bit of understanding what's important for some of your leaders, your managers, some of the executive management, because everyone has different things that they care about. So understanding what's important for them, making sure that you communicate on those different topics with them, and also think about their working style, their communication preferences, and adapting to those specific people. Because everyone's going to be different. Some people might want to be really high touch and want daily updates. Some people are going to be more hands off and don't care about that as much. And so simple things like that I think are really important to understand and kind of adjust your working style appropriately.
Do you think 拍马屁 will be something that is important?
What's important is also building the relationship. You might not necessarily slack off to specific individuals, but I think having a strong relationship with those people, I think is very important. Because if you don't have a strong relationship, yes, the quality of your work is important, but oftentimes there is quite a bit of subjectivity in terms of evaluation cycles at different companies and how people are promoted.
Yeah. Also your sponsor, your mentor.
How they sponsor you, how much influence they have in the organization, all those things matter.
Yeah.